Ghost towns reveal how quickly and unexpectedly fortunes can change. For many boom towns of the late 1800s, it was unthinkable that business and industry could or would disappear. Crocker was first platted by Fred Lahayne in 1892. He originally called the town Lahayne, but the railroads reportedly would not acknowledge that town name and changed it to Crocker. It is unclear where the name came from, but one story claims that it was the last name of a railroad worker. Between 1889 and 1892, the Lahayne family had sold portions of their properties to the Wabash Railroad and the Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern Railway. In 1893, the Chesterton Tribune reported that, quote, "If the railroads carry out the plans credited to them, we are on the eve of the greatest boom ever heard of in this state." The Wabash and EJ&E both established rail yards, and a station was built between the two lines. Suddenly, Crocker was all the rage, and people wanted to be part of the Crocker story. Within months of the town's platting, more than 20 lots were sold at $100 each, and a post office was established. At one point, Crocker boasted a general store, a two-story hotel, saloons, a lamp factory, and a canning company. Crocker was the place to be. By 1894, there were enough residents to require a school. The Lahayne School was built on Fred Lahayne's property along Lahayne Street. The school remained in operation until the Liberty Center School opened. In 1930, the Crocker Community Church purchased the building, and after several additions and updates, the building remains on that same site today. Although the Crocker industries closed or moved, the railroads kept the town a bustling place. But in 1985, the EJ&E closed its route between Griffith and Porter, which included the tracks in Crocker. As the freight lines stopped utilizing Crocker's station, business in Crocker fell away. Since that time, light industry has returned to Crocker on the south side of 1050 North, and the railroad lines became useful again. In 1996, the town of Chesterton received a state grant to create a biking and walking trail along the abandoned EJ&E line east from Indiana 149 through Crocker. Although no one could predict the fall of railroad and other business in Crocker, the community remains active and strong today. Those who have lived there for decades are passionate about their neighborhood and its history. And at the center of this community is the Crocker Bible Baptist Church, the former Lahayne School, a building that has stood its ground for almost 130 years. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another video about Duneland ghost towns.